Welcome to the Settlor Title Application Commitment Dashboard training video. If you are on the commitment dashboard, you have likely just completed the title setup screen. All of the information entered on the setup screen can be edited on this screen. In the best circumstances, you should only have to add requirements and exceptions on this dashboard to complete the commitment and deliver it to the customer. Let's take a look at the different areas as we work down to the requirements and exceptions and take a look at how to edit the information. In the left column you will see the navigation links. There is also a button to add a sticky note to the commitment. Click the sticky note button to add a note. Select a color, enter a header and then add the notes. Then click Save Changes. Additional sticky notes can be added to the commitment dashboard by clicking the new sticky note button. Across the top of the screen are some buttons with specific functionality. Place a hold works the same as on the title setup screen, as does the cancel order button. There is a copy from background button on the commitment dashboard that functions the same as on setup. The preview commitment button will open a new tab with a PDF of the commitment that will be created when delivered. The send deliver button will be used once the commitment is completed and you are ready to deliver to customers. The store revise commitment button will be discussed when we look at making changes to the commitment after it has been delivered. There will be an additional video that cover over limits, but the enable over limit button is used when underwriter approval is needed but the coverage does not trigger an over limit condition. There will be an additional video that covers indemnities. And we will look at create second half and create new commitment after we finish this first commitment. Let's look at the rest of the commitment dashboard. The order details can be edited by clicking the Edit Order Details button. This might be used to update the effective date or change the underwriter. These fields can be updated. The order date and closing date are not editable. Click Save Changes after changes are made. The title contact or title unit can be changed, as can the closing team. In the distribution area, deliveries can be added or edited. The buyer, borrower, and seller names must be updated below in the area labeled buyers, borrowers, sellers, and vesting. Agent names can be edited here. And additional deliveries can be added by clicking the New Party button. This next area, the buyers, borrowers, sellers, and vesting area can be used to update the buyer, borrower name, the seller names, the vesting deeds can be edited here as well as additional documents. Changes to the party names here will update in the commitment to the distribution, the policy areas, Schedule A, and any requirement or exception that references this field. Anywhere you see a pencil icon, that is an edit button. In the estimate of title fees area, edits can be made to the policies. Click the Edit Product button beside the policy to change to access the edit screen. This is also where you could add a second or third concurrent loan product to the file. Click the New Loan Policy to add these. If endorsements were not selected on the setup screen, or additional ones are needed, they can be added here. Click the single plus icon to add one endorsement. Click the double plus icon to add multiple endorsements at the same time. Search for the desired endorsement and select it, then click Save once all of the endorsements have been selected. The Services area is where fees for products or services other than policies may be added. Tax certificate is a common service. To add a service, click the New Service button at the top of the field. Use the search field under Service to locate the service you want to add. The premium will default in and can be edited by managers who have this authority. Click Save Changes once the entry is complete. Schedule A is the next section. This part of the commitment outlines the products that will be issued. Details for each product may be edited in this area using the pencil icons. The County Overrides area is used when a document to be referenced in your commitment was recorded in a county other than the one the property is in. Click the pencil icon to add an entry to County Overrides. Use the New Row button to add fields for the document. Click Save Changes once completed. Now we get to the requirements and exceptions area of the commitment dashboard. You will see, pre-populated, the standard language in the requirements and standard exception under exceptions. In either area, use the green plus button to add an entry. The new entry will appear below the green button. Clicking the green plus button opens the Add Requirement screen where you can search for the necessary requirement. Start typing what you are looking for to get a list of possible matches. Select the one you need. Here you can fill out the information from the recorded document. Alternatively, if you know the requirement code, You can type that in and press the Tab key to access the fill-in screen. I will just go ahead and fill in the information for the deed of trust we want to have released. There is a part of the program we call bracket codes, where you start with a left square bracket, type the code, and tap to expand the code to the full term. Now we can save and edit, save and add another, or save changes. Save and add another saves this entry and opens the Add Requirement screen again to select the next requirement code to add. Some requirement and some exception codes are set up to be numbered, some are not. The unnumbered entries appear as notes below the previous numbered entry. We can reorder requirements and exceptions by first selecting the entry, then clicking and dragging it where we want it to land. The entries will automatically renumber. We can also edit an entry to change information or turn it from numbered to unnumbered. A macro is a set of instructions that are executed when commanded. In this example, this macro will add requirements for a warranty deed, a deed of trust, and some notes that are required for extended coverage. Macros can be set up to execute a string of routinely added codes. The exceptions in Schedule B2 are handled the same as requirements. Use the green plus button to add, look up, complete fill-ins, and save to the exceptions. In both the requirements and exceptions, there is a delete button. The first time the red X is clicked, the entry is changed to this item was intentionally deleted. Hover over the intentionally deleted entry to see what it was. Use the blue circular circle to restore the entry. Once deleted, click the red X again to completely remove the entry. There is a one-click option, and that is to hold the Control key on the keyboard while clicking the red X to totally remove it. There are additional actions that can be taken once selecting entries. Change from numbered to unnumbered or reverse. Or choose to intentionally delete or fully delete the selected entries. If your company uses informational notes in the commitment, note codes can be added the same as in requirements and exceptions. Use the lookup window to locate the desired notes. You can expand the text field to view more on the screen by dragging the lower right corner. You have successfully completed the commitment dashboard. Before delivering, it might be helpful to preview the commitment. Click the Preview Commitment button at the top of the screen. You will see that a new tab opens with the commitment as the customer will see it. Scrolling down, we see the distribution, estimate of title fees with the chain of title at the bottom, Schedule A, followed by Schedule B1 and Schedule B2. The last pages are the disclosures. This tab can be closed once you are done previewing. To deliver the completed commitment, click the Send Deliver button at the top of the screen. The title delivery form will open. At the top are all of the parties to delivery. You can select them one by one, or use the Select All emails for deliveries to all with an email address. Should a party be selected as blind CC, there is a BCC checkbox once you select the party. If you are printing a commitment for delivery, select the printer ID to the right. The next part of the delivery form allows for adding printers, fax number, email addresses, and cell number for texting. This would be for parties whose delivery information is not above in the party's area. To the left, you can select to send as a certified copy, force the email to letter size, this if for printing, force all images, these are the links to document referenced within the commitment, as attachments, and include the all images as one PDF that is attached. On the right side are the internal parties. You can select to deliver this commitment as someone other than yourself. Tracking will still show that you sent the email, but as one of these other internal contacts. Canned responses can be added to the system and selected by clicking the drop-down arrow. The subject line can be edited, and there is a place for a message to be sent with the email. And at the bottom of the title delivery form, the commitment defaults as selected. If there are other uploaded documents that can be delivered with the commitment, such as a tax certificate, those can be selected here. If you are printing the Schedule B2 exceptions, you can click that box under Delivery Options. Complexity is used by some companies to indicate how involved this file was to examine. Post a delivery step will automatically post the commitment sent tracking step, which will relieve this file from the title work queue. There is also a place to add internal delivery notes. Once complete, click the Send Delivery button. On the History tab at the bottom of the screen you will see the new tracking step. And if you look at the Delivery History tab, you can see what was sent, how it was sent, and to whom it was sent. Now the commitment is complete. We will look at making changes to a commitment, how that is requested and how to create different versions in the next training video. In different videos you can learn more about overlimits and about indemnities. Thank you for watching.